Hey thinker, have you ever wondered who really runs the world? Not presidents, not celebrities, not even tech billionaires. What if I told you there's a family so rich, so powerful, and so secretive that they have influenced the fate of nations, funded wars, and built financial systems that still exist today, all while staying mostly out of the spotlight? This is not fiction, it is history. Welcome to the hidden story of the Rothschilds, the family some say secretly rules the world. This family secretly rules the world. If you are into power, mystery, and deep dives into the elite's influence, hit that subscribe button and ring the notification bell. Let's uncover what most people don't even know exists. Chapter 1. The Humble Beginnings. Our story begins in Frankfurt, Germany, in the 18th century. In the cramped Jewish ghetto lived Mayer Amschel Rothschild, a coin dealer and financial consultant with a genius-level understanding of economics. He was not born into wealth. In fact, his early environment was harsh and restrictive. Jews at the time were heavily discriminated against and denied access to most economic systems. But Mayer had something most others didn't: a vision. He began advising German nobility, most notably Prince Wilhelm of Hesse, one of the wealthiest men in Europe. Through this relationship, Mayer learned the inner workings of elite finance, and more importantly, saw the opportunity to build a cross-border banking empire. Mayer did not do it alone. He had 5 sons, and he gave them a mission. Chapter 2. The 5 Arrows. Mayer sent each of his sons to a different European city to establish Rothschild banking houses. Asterisk Nathan to London. Asterisk James to Paris. Asterisk Salomon to Vienna. Asterisk Karl to Naples. Asterisk, and Amschel Jr. stayed in Frankfurt. These 5 Rothschild brothers were not just bankers. They were a global intelligence network. Long before the telephone or the internet, they used couriers, coded letters, and even carrier pigeons to move information faster than governments. Each brother had full authority to make decisions independently, but they all remained tightly coordinated. This was not just a banking family. It was a financial syndicate built on blood, loyalty, and unparalleled coordination. Chapter 3. The Power of War. Now here is where the story really kicks into gear. During the Napoleonic Wars in the early 19th century, most families tried to protect their wealth by staying out of the chaos. The Rothschilds, they leaned into it. They funded both sides of the war. Yes, you heard that right. They lent money to Britain. They lent money to its allies. They lent money to rebuild economies after battles. But their most legendary move came during the Battle of Waterloo in 1815. Nathan Rothschild, based in London, received word of Napoleon's defeat a full day before the British government did. According to legend, he used this insider information to create a panic in the London stock market, sold off government bonds, then bought them back at rock-bottom prices just before announcing that Britain had actually won. That single maneuver reportedly earned him millions and gave the Rothschild family unprecedented power in British finance. Chapter 4. Banking Beyond Borders. After Waterloo, the Rothschild name was solidified across Europe. They were no longer just rich, they were untouchable. Governments came to them for loans. Monarchs asked for advice. Nations were rebuilt with Rothschild financing. They helped fund the construction of railroads, mines, water utilities, and national infrastructure across Europe and beyond. Their banking systems became the blueprint for modern finance. And all of this, done without ever running for public office, without leading a country, and without most people even knowing their names. That is the ultimate form of power, influence without visibility. Chapter 5. Conspiracy or control. With power this vast, of course, came rumors and conspiracies. Some say the Rothschilds control the world's central banks, the International Monetary Fund, even the World Bank. Others believe they secretly influence wars, revolutions, and economic crises. They are accused of orchestrating everything from stock market crashes to global pandemics. Entire conspiracy theories have emerged, some echoing deeply anti-Semitic rhetoric that falsely blames the Rothschilds for the world's problems. Let's be clear. Asterisk, did the Rothschilds have enormous influence? Yes. Asterisk, do they secretly control the world like puppet masters? No proof. But what is true is that the Rothschilds created a model of global finance and political influence that inspired these theories. Chapter 6. The Code of Silence. So how did they stay so powerful for so long? Silence, privacy, discipline. Unlike today's billionaires who flaunt their jets and yachts, the Rothschilds built generational wealth through strategic partnerships and quiet networking. They married within the family to preserve wealth, practiced discretion in business, and avoided political office. They created private intelligence networks, tracking wars, treaties, crop yields, and political upheavals long before others caught wind. This was not just money. This was information warfare, centuries before the term even existed. Chapter 7. Modern-day Rothschilds. So what about today? While not as centralized as they once were, the Rothschild legacy lives on. The family is still active in finance through firms like Rothschild & Co. One of the world's leading independent financial advisory groups. They are involved in real estate, energy, wine, philanthropy, and global markets. And while they no longer operate as a single unified empire, many descendants continue to sit on influential boards and councils across the globe. They may not rule the world like a shadow government, but their impact is everywhere. Chapter 8. The lessons they teach. So what can we learn from the Rothschilds? Number 1. Think generationally. They built not for quick wins, but for enduring influence. Number 2. Build networks, not just businesses. Connections gave them leverage over kings and countries. Number 3. Stay informed. Their access to information and how they acted on it was their ultimate weapon. Number 4. Power does not always need to be loud. Sometimes, the quietest people in the room are the ones making the biggest decisions. Chapter 9. Do they really rule the world? Let's settle the debate. Do the Rothschilds secretly rule the world? No. The world is far too chaotic and interconnected for one family to control everything. But did they write the rulebook on modern finance? Did they show how to wield influence without a throne or an army? Their story is not about domination. It is about strategy, timing, and quiet power. Hit that like button, subscribe, and drop a comment. Do you think generational wealth still rules the world today? Or is it all about innovation now? Let's talk in the comments. Until next time, stay curious, stay sharp, and always follow the money.